So this is the design which we are going to make. This is a JPEG file. I have just saved it for reference. So we have 5 sections in all, including the home section, and we have the left menu there, and the about us section is divided into 2 sections. One is the text, and on the right side we have a progress circle. Then we have our team with photos, and the services section is divided into 6 blocks. And lastly we have the contact us with the map, Google Map embedded. CSS style.css, and instead of resetting margin and padding, which we were doing in our previous tutorials, I would recommend you to go to Mayor Web, which is one of the finest reset codes available on the internet. So just search for Mayor Web CSS reset, and you will find this website here. So you just need to copy this reset code. It's totally free to use. You can see it's mentioned on the top that the license is none, so you can just copy this CSS code and paste it at the top of the CSS section. So this should be done for all the templates which you are planning to make, or all the websites, because this is a good practice and a good reset CSS code. So I will just mention the end of the reset code here. It's always good to keep commenting, because that will be a good reference for you in future. So let's make some space here so that we can start coding. So let's define some cool web colors, or web 2 flat UI colors. If you don't know about flat UI colors, you can just search in Google and you will find some bright kind of colors which are popular. Here I have already saved some 4 to 5 colors which is required for this template. So I will be just defining these classes. So for the first one I have named clay. For the second one I will just name red pink. For the second section I will just copy the code here. And likewise for the team section I will just name it teal and give a background color. It's always good practice to define this in CSS instead of directly using it in your HTML, because your HTML code will look neat and clean. Also you can use multiple classes while using HTML. So I will just show you that in this video. Also I have done a tutorial regarding this in the past. So this is the template in Photoshop. You can also copy the color code from here if you wish, but I have taken some colors from the net which matches this template. So once you have defined the colors, let's move ahead and code some HTML. So here you see that we have 5 sections in all. So let's go ahead and create these sections. We will give a class name of snap. So instead of doing a one by one, we will just use emmet to speed code this. You just need to name the class into 5 times, and this will create 5 divisions at once. So these are the 5 sections which are we have created. Now let's add one more class to them so that we can give different background colors for all these sections. So this is how you can apply multiple classes to an element. We haven't styled the snap class yet, so if we check in the browser we won't see anything because we didn't give any height or width to the division or the class snap. So for snap we will use a height of 100 VH, that is the viewport size, that is the size of the screen. So now you can see that the height of the each section is equivalent to the height of the window you are viewing. So it automatically gets adjusted to different device screens. So this is how we can define height in CSS. So suppose I reduce the window size, it will automatically get reduced to the window size.